Now here's Davis. Here's Buzelis. Edie with a defensive effort. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Anunoby. Offline with a three. Here's Christie. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, nice pass by Porter Jr. moving the ball with a purpose.
Outside Anunoby. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Anunoby. Drops in the three.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Davis looking it over. Outside Porter. There's the drive. And then Porter with the dunk.
Look at Porter Jr. smoothly transitioning into the dunk off the drive.
Outside Mitchell. Screen by Edie. The three is up. Edie. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The big story thus far, how well they shot the rock.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Edie. Davis with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Edie. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Edie's got 9 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Inside. Here's Westbrook. No made baskets yet. Outside Davis. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books.
The away team, 17.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Team foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Davis. Easy two for AD.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Anunoby. No good from outside. Westbrook outside. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Porter's shot is off. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Outside Thibault. Pass to Edie. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Westbrook taking his time here. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
Outside Anunoby. Off the mark there with a three. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back over to you.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Davis. And Edey with a block.
Well, at the rim, Edey's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Porter. And Anunoby pulls it down. Now here's Mitchell. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. From the arc. They grab their own miss. That shot off the mark. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Checking in for your home.
On the wing, Crowder. The three. Knocks it down from distance. Crowder's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Anunoby. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Mitchell.
Guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Anunoby. There's a whistle. That goes on Max Christie. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 11.
1:27 left to play in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Anunoby for 3. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
And that is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot.
It's Prince on the wing. Davis a screen. Here's Prince. Yet to see a basket. Back to Davis. Edey with a steal. And the visitors call time here.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Lets the 3 fly. Davis with a rebound.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter, but coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Second chance shot. Pass to Crowder. Up top, Davis. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. Now Mitchell fires it. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Outside Anunoby. Screen by Edey. Anunoby on the take. And it's blocked by Davis.
Yeah, such an impactful defensive player. Davis's length and timing makes him a prime-time shot blocker.
First team foul.
Tries to save it.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
Pass to Thibault. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Thibauld's got his first 2 points.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
Now here's Anunoby, covered by Joe. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Pass to Anunoby. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
It's good on the putback.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Screen by Edey. From deep, Mitchell. Brent grabs the miss.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now here's Mitchell. They set the pick. Outside Anunoby. For the tie. Davis with a rebound.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third, missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Pretty even game going here in Memphis. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
Every chance he gets, Anunoby will take this. He's an accurate outside shooter.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Davis. And it's blocked by Edey. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey.
Substitution on the court.
5 to shoot. To the paint. The rebound by Edey.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
And they get it back. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Christie with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. Back to Prince. The 3-ball. The rebound by Edey.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Christie. Crowder, left side. Bain with it. Pass to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Mitchell. For the lead. Here's O'Neal. And here's Edey. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The 3 from Bain. Sends it home from three-point land.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Dinwiddie. The rebound by Edey. 1:53 left in the third. Anunoby on the wing. Stolen by Davis. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Now here's Edey. He's got 9. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Christie with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the visiting team.
Your home team.
Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. For the lead. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Anunoby. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Anunoby's got 12 points.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those. Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Offensive rebound. That shot missing.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Edey. The 3 from Mitchell. Davis with a rebound. Down low. Off with the layup. And the visitors call time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Porter with the steal. And so Tomas Isolo calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. They're up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final.
The away team, 33.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. To the middle. And finished off by Davis. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Back to Mitchell. Looking to get it going. Hot off the drive, Mitchell!
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
The drive by Westbrook. And he lays it up and in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And they're pushing it up. Here's Christie. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And that'll tie this game up.
Averaging double-digit assists for a number of years. Ross can dish it.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Outside Mitchell. Five on the clock. Pass to Edey. Takes a 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Here's Buzelis. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
On defense, the visiting team. Outside Davis. Shot clock at 6. Back to Christie to take the lead. And he takes it up and lays it in. Christie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Outside Anunoby. Off target from 3-point range. Pass to Porter. From downtown. Counted from distance.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
Here's Anunoby, defended by Christie. Back to Mitchell. Outside Anunoby. Edey outside. Wide open. Counted.
Well, when Edey gets on a roll, it's hard to stop all 7'4" of him. He's been fantastic tonight scoring.
Porter outside. Here's Westbrook. Into the lane. No good. Wow! Put that in the dunk contest.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
.152 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Anunoby to take the lead. It's money from deep.
Oh, important points from Anunoby, and his team needed that.
Davis. And timeout is called by Tuomas Isalo, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
Oh, touches it off the glass.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Davis. Oh, the long ball, no good. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
And it's Westbrook off the drive.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Outside Mitchell. Knocks it loose. Christie with a steal. Now Davis. Buries it!
Oh, man, he plays with a relentless motor. In clutch time, too. Davis always wants the ball in his hand.
And here's Mitchell. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 4. Now Anunoby takes the shot. Ooh, it doesn't go.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Isalo. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Fires. The three is off. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Anunoby. Now Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Edey. That one's in there.
Boy, Edie has a big presence in the paint. I like what he did there.
And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Mitchell. Flushes it down with both hands.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside Davis. Here's Westbrook. Now Davis. Shoots a three. Edie rips down the board. Mitchell with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively. Just in time with the putback.
Anunoby's nose for the offensive board gives him that edge. I mean, he wants that extra bucket.
My goodness, that is how you attack a bigger defender.
About 90 seconds off the clock at extra time now. Left side Mitchell. Outside Anunoby. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
They set the screen. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Outside Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Davis. Westbrook outside. Driving in. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Well, that's classic Westbrook. Confidence in the heat of battle.
Now Mitchell. Shot and game clock separated by 5. 6 on the shot clock. Donovan Mitchell on the attack.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Mitchell. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.